I think one thing most of us in this room could agree on is that the government has grown too large. At least on a federal level, let's agree, the government is doing too much. I will tell you it's doing way more than the founders intended or designed it to do. And so they had the wisdom to put a safeguard in the Constitution. I mean, I believe the Constitution was divinely inspired, and they put this safeguard in there. They said, look, we want the power to be reserved to the people. Lincoln said, government of the people, by the people, for the people. The only way to ensure that is to have the safeguard in the Constitution that the states get the final say. It's the people's voice. It's us as the representatives of the people in here today that get to make that affirmative vote to say, we agree it's too big, we know there's no other way to limit it, and we're willing to go to this great length to make that happen. This is our chance. I am convinced that we should take this step, and I hope you'll join me. Here's the important point about this, okay? An Article 5 convention is only allowed to propose amendments. The safeguard that the founders had the divine wisdom to put into the Constitution is that the ratification process is the safeguard. You know, there are hundreds of constitutional amendments that have been proposed in the last 239 years. Hundreds of them. We only have a small handful that are in the document. You know why? Because the ratification process is the safeguard against that kind of madness. I have come to this conclusion myself after lots of study, prayer, and deliberation. This is what I do. I'm a constitutional lawyer. I was reluctant in the beginning, but I have come to the conclusion myself that the overreach of the federal government is so out of control, and it is exactly what the founders anticipated in the Federalist Papers, what they were concerned would happen, that this is the measure of last resort. And my friends, to me, we are at the last resort.